Bonjour and welcome to lesson 4, Portrait. Now, before I proceed, let me just mention that if you are watching this from Facebook or from any of our pages or channels on social media, you may be missing out on the quizzes or assignments that follow the video lesson. For instance, there are questions that you may want to answer. You will not be able to do this unless you register or you visit our website, so that after the video you are able to answer the questions that follow to test your understanding. That said, let's go to lesson 4. And again, if you are watching this for the first time, this is lesson 4. That means that there are so many other lessons before this. So go to our website and be able to start following the lessons from chapter 1, lesson 1. Now, look at this screen. You'll see there is an announcement here. This is kind of a poster, and this poster has got some information. This is a poster of a movie or a film, and has got these two look like the main starring actors on that in that movie. Now, some of the details of the movie are here. Game of Bovary est un film franco-britannique. Excuse me. So the movie or the film was actually released in 2014, and the producer or the main réalisatrice, for you to get to know the meaning of réalisatrice, please refer to lesson 3, is Anne Fontaine, actrice Gemma Arterton, and actor Fabrice Lucchini. Now, some of these are the actors or the people who participated in this movie. You need to find out the meaning of these words. If you don't, please use a dictionary to check what do they mean. Now, for this particular lesson, lesson 4, we want to see how we can apply. First of all, there's a verb that we conjugated in lesson 3, and that was être, to be. And we were able to use it in that lesson 3. The use of that verb continues going forward. In previous lessons as well, we learned how to conjugate s'appeler, which is the verb that is used for saying or presenting oneself. For example, to say je m'appelle, and so on and so forth. So we'll be referring to those two in a short while. Now, let's begin with this. Look at this information that is here, and I've asked you to use your dictionary to find out the meaning of some of these main terminologies. Let's answer this quickly. Observez la fiche du film, document 1. Look at the, this could be a flyer or a poster, or the film or the movie poster, this one here, in document 1. Lisez la présentation. Read the presentation, whatever is written on it. Répondez. Then respond or answer the questions that are here. Question 1. Comment s'appelle la réalisatrice? Comment s'appelle la réalisatrice? Comment s'appelle la réalisatrice? You should be able to understand this question so far. What is the name of the réalisatrice? What's the name of the movie producer? I'm sure you've gotten that. Qui sont les acteurs? Qui sont les acteurs? Who are the actors? Où se passe le film? Where does it take place, or where is it taking place? Comment s'appelle le personnage du film? Personnage. What is the meaning of personnage? Use the dictionary again to check the meaning of personnage. That is a brain teaser. A brain teaser. A brain teaser. Now, I want you to listen to something here and let me know what you hear. This is activity 2. Écoutez l'interview de Gemma Arterton. Quelles phrases sont correctes? Now, let's listen to the conversation first. It's an interview of this gentleman known as Gemma Arterton. Arterton. Depending on which, on how you pronounce some of these things, from your country or from wherever, you could say it differently. It could be Gemma Arterton, but we'll listen and hear how he says it himself.
Leçon 4. Portrait. Activité 2, A et B.
Now it begins from here.
Bonjour Gemma.
Bonjour.
Vous parlez français?
Oui, un peu.
Très bien. Alors, vous avez 30 secondes pour vous présenter en français. On y va?
OK. Je m'appelle Gemma Arterton. Je suis anglaise. Je suis actrice. Je parle anglais et un peu français. J'étudie le français pour mon travail et parce que c'est bon pour ma carrière professionnelle. J'apprends le français dans une école de langue belge. C'est tout. Enchantée.
Parfait. Merci Gemma.
Now, looking at these sentences 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one or which sentence or which sentences are correct? Elle est anglaise. Elle est réalisatrice. Elle est actrice. Elle est belge. Elle parle anglais et français. From the conversation that you had, which of these sentences are correct? Now, let's look at the transcription of that conversation. Whatever they were saying, let's see it in a written form. Here we go. Bonjour, Gemma. And then Gemma, that is the journalist interviewing Gemma. And Gemma says, Bonjour. The journalist says, Vous parlez français? Oui, un peu. Un peu means a little. This is a very common phrase for people who are learning French. They master this very fast because they know they'll use it anytime that somebody begins to speak French with them and they're like, oui, je parle français, mais un peu, just a little. Journaliste says then, très bien, very well. Alors, therefore, vous avez 30 secondes pour vous présenter en français. You have 30 seconds to introduce yourself in French. On y va? We go? Then Gemma says, OK. Je m'appelle Gemma Arterton. My name is Gemma Arterton. Je suis anglaise or je suis anglaise. I am English. Do you say I'm English? Is that correct English? Je suis actrice. I am an actor or actress. Je parle anglais et un peu français. I speak English and a little French. J'étudie le français pour mon travail et I study French for my work and parce que c'est bon pour ma carrière professionnelle. I study French for my work and because it's good for my professional career. J'apprends le français dans une école de langue belge. J'apprends means I study or I'm studying French in a languages school, a school of languages in Belgium, or in a Belgian languages school. C'est tout. Enchanté. C'est tout means it's all, or that's it. Enchanté. Pleasure. And the journalist says, Parfait. Merci, Gemma. Perfect. Thank you, Gemma. Now, having gone through that conversation, pick out the sentences that are correct from number 1 to 5 here. That one you can do at your free time. Now, let's look at this table here. Je dash français. Using the verb parler, can you be able to fill in that? Je dash français, tu dash anglais, and so on and so forth. I will give you this assignment at the bottom of this video in your course. For those who are following on social media, please make sure you go to the website to look at those questions and practice them. Now, we want to listen to how some of these words are pronounced and how some of these sentences are read. For example, we talked about je parle, tu parles, il parle, and so on and so forth. But then this other side, they are very interesting variations that I want you to pay attention to on this other end. But you are going to listen to the whole thing. So as the person is saying them, please try to repeat after them.
Son du français. Activité 3.
Son de français is this thing at the top here. Okay, let's go.
Je parle. Tu parles. Il parle. Elle parle. Il parle. Elle parle. J'écoute. Tu écoutes. Il écoute. Elle écoute. Ils écoutent. Elles écoutent.
Very well. Now, I hope you are able to repeat that and get the pronunciation correctly. Just something to mention here. Ils écoutent. First of all, écouter. Écouter is a verb that means listen, to listen. So, j'écoute, I listen, or I am listening. Tu écoutes, you are listening, or you listen to something, of course. So, these ones are okay. Then here, these last two, ils écoutent, it takes the S at the end of il here to combine with the E at the beginning of this next verb, the next word, and that is what we call liaison. In French, we have so many cases like that, where you take the last consonant letter on your left and say it together with the first vowel letter of the word that follows it. So if a word ends with a consonant on the left and the next one begins with a vowel, like in this case, then there is the aspect of the last letter of the consonant on the word that is on the left being pronounced together with the first letter of the word on the right. For example, in this case, S and E will be pronounced together and it will take the sound of Z. Z, Z, Z. Ils écoutent, elles écoutent. Ils écoutent, elles écoutent. But that does not happen if the word starts with a consonant, like here, parle. Parle is a consonant, letter P, so the S is not pronounced. It remains as il parle, elle parle. I think that is what is very important for you to learn there. So that brings us to the end of lesson 4. And as I promised, some of these things I'm going to put down here after this video. When you proceed to the next activity, it is a quiz that will give you an opportunity to practice some of the things that you've learned here. If you're following this on Facebook or on social media, please make sure you visit the website to be able to do or answer the quizzes. Otherwise, thank you so much and see you in the next lesson. Au revoir.